My sister Mia disappeared. It was a Friday the 13th. She had just finished her shift at Starbucks, the last time anyone saw her. The police found her phone, cracked and abandoned in the alley behind the shop. There was just one notification on the screen, a single voicemail received at 3:33 a.m. The weird part, it was from her own number. I was there when they played it. It was Mia's voice, but it was different, shaky, breathless, like she was running from something. She said, "Don't look for me. I played the game. The 3:33 game. You're not supposed to do it, but I did. I called my future self." Her voice cracked. She called back. All she said was, "Tag, you're it." Then she told me. She said, "Now send the next one." That voicemail leaked, and like gasoline on a fire, it went viral on TikTok, the 3:33 challenge. It was simple, terrifying, and irresistible. Teenagers everywhere started doing it. They'd wait until the dead of night, dial their own number, and whisper, "Am I safe tomorrow?" Then, they had to hang up at exactly 3:33 and 33 seconds. Most of them got nothing, just silence, a deadline, a prank they could laugh about the next day. But not everyone was so lucky. 17 kids got a call back, a call from their own number, just like Mia, and every single one of them is now missing, vanished without a trace, just like my sister. The police was stumped. I was desperate. I started digging into Mia's life, her files, anything I could find. That's when I found it, buried in her iCloud drive, a simple Google Doc. The title was just a string of numbers. Inside was a list of names. Every single person who had played the game, who was updating in real time, new names appearing every few minutes. Mia's name was at the top. Below her were the 17 other missing kids. And then, at the very bottom, a new line had just appeared. It was my name. Eaten, my blood ran cold. How? I hadn't played the game. I would never. But there it was. My name, staring back at me from the screen. A digital death warrant. I felt this insane pull, this morbid curiosity I couldn't fight. I had to know. That night, I stayed up. The clock on my phone ticked past 3:32. My hand was shaking so badly I could barely hold it. I didn't even have to dial. The phone did it for me. It just auto-dialed itself. The line clicked. Silence. Then, a voice. My voice. But it was older, colder, stripped of all emotion. It said, "You're it, Ethan." A chill went down my spine that had nothing to do with the cold night air. The voice continued, its tone flat and final. "Now, send the next one. Send Mom, or we take her." And then I heard it. In the background of the call, a faint, familiar sound. Snoring. It was my mom's snore. A sound I'd heard my entire life. But it wasn't a recording. It was live. It was happening right then. From a bedroom down the hall they were listening. They were in my house. I hung up, my heart hammering against my ribs. I ran to my mom's room, slammed the door, and then we did the only thing we could think of. We smashed our phones, smashed the tablets, the old laptops, anything with a screen or a speaker. We ripped the modem out of the wall. We cut ourselves off completely. The next day, the news broke. The police had made a discovery at the Starbucks where Mia worked. They'd found something in the ceiling tiles above the employee break room, 17 cracked iPhones, all of them belonging to the missing kids. And every single one was playing a distorted, looping audio file. A little girl's voice, singing a nursery rhyme, "Tag, you're it. Tag, tag, you're it." I couldn't resist. I had to look at the list one more time. I snuck out of the library, logged into a public computer, and pulled up the Google Doc. The list of names wasn't in the dozens anymore. It had grown. It was at 1,247 names, and it was still growing. That's why I'm telling you this. Because as I scrolled, I saw a new name appear at the bottom of the list, a name I recognized. It was yours. Don't believe me? Fine. But do me a favor, just check. Open your phone. Look at your recent calls. See any outgoing calls you don't remember making. One timed at exactly 3:33 a.m. You were asleep. You tell yourself you couldn't have, but you don't really know. Do you? Maybe you did. Maybe you were curious. Maybe you just wanted to see. And maybe, just maybe, future you left a message. Maybe your phone is about to ring. I'm serious. Go check right now. If you looked, I need you to comment. I checked below this video and let the rest of us know. And if your phone already rang, if you got a call back, comment, tag. We need to know who's next. We need to know who's been chosen, please. We're running out of time. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be updating you as soon as I know more. Stay safe out there. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into one of the most chilling viral mysteries to ever hit the internet, the legend of the silent library. If you've ever gotten a random group chat invite in the middle of the night, this story will make you think twice before you accept, so grab a blanket, maybe turn on an extra light, and let's get into it. It all started with a 19-year-old USC student named Avery. Picture this. It's 2 in the morning. You're probably cramming for an exam or scrolling through your phone when a notification pops up. An invite to a GroupMe chat called Silent Library. Avery, curious and probably a little bored, accepts. Inside, there are 666 members. The rules are simple, but strange. At exactly 3:33 a.m. every night, each member must post one photo from their camera roll. No captions, no comments, just a single, silent picture. The only other rule: if you miss a single post, you're permanently banned. Sounds like a weird college prank, right? Avery thought so too. That first night, not wanting to share anything too personal, Avery snapped a quick, blurry selfie and posted it at 3:33 a.m. on the dot, then went to sleep. The next morning, Avery woke up and checked the group chat. A new member had joined overnight. User_667, but it wasn't the new member that was unsettling. It was their post. It was a photo of Avery asleep in bed. The shot was taken from directly above, looking down from the ceiling. Avery's bedroom door was locked. How was this possible? Panic started to set in. Avery immediately tried to leave the group chat, hitting the leave button again and again, but each time the app would glitch and a notification would pop up. Avery has rejoined the silent library. There was no way out. Terrified but trapped, Avery had no choice but to keep posting. The next night, at 3:33 a.m., Avery posted a picture of a cafeteria tray from earlier that day. Just an ordinary, harmless photo. But seconds later, a new member, user_668, joined the chat, and their post sent a wave of absolute dread through Avery. The picture was of Avery's mother, standing in her kitchen, back turned to the camera. It looked completely normal, except for one impossible detail. Avery's mom was supposed to be in Vietnam, visiting family. She had been there for weeks. There was no way she could be in her kitchen back in the States. Avery's heart pounded. Frantically, Avery called her mom. The phone rang and her mom picked up, her voice breathless. She wasn't in Vietnam, she was at LAX airport in Los Angeles. She had just landed on a surprise trip home. Avery, trying to stay calm, sent her the photo from the chat. A moment of silence on the line was broken by a scream. This is where the story explodes. Avery, desperate for answers and maybe a little bit of safety in numbers, shared the story on TikTok. The video went viral almost instantly. The hashtag silent library trended, racking up over 3 billion views. Teens and young adults all over the world were intrigued, and many started actively searching for an invitation to this mysterious group chat. They found it. People started joining by the hundreds, then thousands. But with every new member came the same horrifying initiation. Each person who joined would post their first picture at 3:33 a.m., and moments later a new user would join and post a photo of them, asleep, taken from an impossible angle within their own locked rooms. The silent library was growing, and so was the fear. Avery, now known as user_667 in the ever-expanding chat, felt a strange sense of responsibility. Who was behind this? What did they want? One night, a direct message appeared. It was from user_001, the group's creator. The message was short and cryptic. The library needs 10,000 pages. You were the first of the new collection. The message implied that Avery was the key, the start of this new, massive phase of recruitment. Feeling defiant, Avery decided to test the limits. One night, Avery skipped the 3:33 a.m. post. Instead of getting banned, something even more sinister happened. A new member, user_670, posted their picture. It was a photo of Avery's bed, empty. Avery had been in the bathroom at the exact moment the photo was taken. The library wasn't just watching them sleep, it was watching them always. The story reached a fever pitch. News outlets started picking it up. The police got involved. An investigation traced the original signal of the group chat to a defunct public library in Detroit. A SWAT team raided the building. What they found inside was something straight out of a techno-horror movie. The library was empty of people, but the shelves were filled with 666 old, cracked smartphones. Each phone was logged into the silent library group chat, and each screen was displaying a live feed, a silent, black and white video of one of the original 666 members, sleeping. Suddenly, one of the phones on the shelf rang. An officer answered it. A distorted voice, electronically modified but eerily familiar, spoke from the other end. It was Avery's voice, saying, "Send Avery." The line went dead. Back in the digital world, the group was nearing its goal. In its place, a new photo album appears on your device. It's titled The Collection. It contains 10,000 photos, 10,000 sleeping faces. You scroll through them, recognizing some from the news, others complete strangers. And there, at the very end, is image number 10,000. It's you. The group is gone, but the haunting isn't over. Now every morning at exactly 3:33 a.m., your phone vibrates. Just for a second, the camera silently activates, takes a photo, and sends it. Somewhere, or nowhere, you don't know. But if you check your camera roll, you'll find a new, hidden folder. It's labeled with your name. Inside is a single picture. It's a photo of you for tomorrow. Sleep in your bed. It's already been taken. So, I have to ask, have you checked your phone recently? Have you ever woken up to a strange notification? The legend says that if you were chosen, you'll know. If you've ever felt that strange sense of being watched through your screen, comment I posted down below. And if you think the library might already have your page, comment with your number. Are you number 10,001? Let me know. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was a heavy one. Remember to stay safe online, and maybe put a piece of tape over your camera tonight, just in case. If you enjoyed this dive into the digital abyss, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next story. Until next time, sleep well.